Good morning. Euro USD is looking more promising this morning, so I'll do the markup and show you why. So in the daily, we're bearish, we're structured to the downside. We're now pulling back into the premium of the daily. Not quite there yet. 4 hour is technically bullish. So we've been trending down nice on the 4 hour. And we just took out that last high here, confirming that we're bullish and we're heading towards daily premium and this supply that broke that last daily low over here. So on the 1 hour, here's why it's looking a bit more promising today. Trending up, again heading for that supply and daily premium, but we might be having a little bit of a pullback for this leg here, just by what's going on this morning. So because we've also got this zone actually, the extreme, that low, I've marked that out because that low took out this high to the left. So that's a strong low, but that's the premium. So tagging it, we might want to come tag this before continuing up to the daily premium. On the 5 minute, you can see we've just had a steady climb for sort of a day and a half now. Asia's climbed it overnight. Now Frankfurt's opened with a big old spike and a drop. But what I'd want to see to actually take a trade here is it break this structure to the left here and then pull back. That's what I want to see to trade today. It is always tempting to get into this trade, especially when you see other confluences like we're pulled right into the high of this last range. All we've done is trend up. So there's all this trend line liquidity to trade into. They're usually good trades, but one thing I can do is get ahead of myself and not wait for the low to go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it really is like it's a lower probability game. Whereas when you have the sweep, the breaker structure, then the pullback, it's I think in the back testing, I think it's got something. It's something like 93% win rate, which is awesome. I think you can add this model in; it's still profitable, but I think it brings the overall win rate to like 60%. So there's a lot more to lose, and I think when you're trading prop firms, or until I've got a few prop firm accounts under my belt, and I can lower the risk on them and cycle them and alternate them and be drawing a monthly wage from them. I'm just sticking to the highest probability setups that I know that I have in my playbook, just because drawdown is obviously something that's really problematic when you're trading prop firms. If this was just on a personal account and I weren't copying to prop firms and trying to scale up that way or trying to get paid that way, it wouldn't be an issue at all. I'd take, even with the 60% win rate, I'd be taking them because it's a very healthy win rate. But no, I'm only taking the ones that I know are almost guaranteed to win. Can't guarantee out, but these trades, when I see them, when I wait for them, when I take them, I can just expect them to win. If anything, expect them to move into plenty of profit first and getting a break even and then being risk off. So yeah, this morning then, this shape here as well. It's this shape when you see this, and then just that move. It often just drops down here, then continues, or I don't know. Got to see the entry model though, but definitely shorts on the cards this morning if we can get this low to go here. Let's see this continue, take out the lows, pull back into the 50% of that swing leg. I call it the liquidation leg because it's in my trade playbook. That is the sweep. It's the sweep of Asia highs, breaking structure to the downside, and then we limit on the 50% of the sweep. Because the sweep is a protected high, it shouldn't fail. And if it does, the trade's invalidated. Then we could target down here, or we could even target these structural lows. That's the trade that I want to see today. So I just need to see it break structure, come down a little bit more, pull back. As soon as the structure's broken, I'll get a limit order on there, and then fingers crossed that plays out. Not sure whether it will or not, but fingers crossed. Hopefully there's a trade.